Alright guys, it's time for an April update on A-Bomb. So, racing starting, and you can see car's not together. Engine is at the machine shop. The mock-up block that I had in here, I have stripped it down, and I'm using a lot of parts out of it, such as like the oil pan, the engine diaper, the oil pump, and a couple other little things to get this engine all together quicker rather than buying all new stuff. And then the short block is going to a friend of mine, so hopefully that legacy will live on, and hopefully we can get this car together. I'm hoping for another couple months. I mean, June or July, hopefully have it ready to dyno. And then this year, I don't know how much no prep stuff I'm gonna do. I really want to push to run a 4 in this car, even though this is kind of set up now for no prep. I'd really like to run a 4 and then get every little hiccup and problem out of the way, and then I'll reset and reevaluate what I need to do to make it fast on no prep. So that's kind of the plan. I've still got a lot of little things, chassis work to do. As I said, the engine is at the machine shop. I've got these struts. I'm gonna end up winding them down a little bit, so the bodies on these Vikings are essentially a big bolt, and I'm gonna run these down at least an inch. I don't know how far I can run it down, but that'll essentially lower the ride height and give me more not really give me more travel, but lower the ride height of the front with the engine sitting in it. It's not at ride height currently. You can see how much shaft is showing on it. I don't have any weight in the front. So that I've got to, same machinist is going to take some weight out of these spacers. They're essentially just a solid chunk of aluminum right now. So he's gonna make them into a couple dog bones, both sides. So I gotta pull the K-member back out. I gotta finish weld all the stuff that I haven't done for these cups. I've got to finish the back mounts back there. I want to put like little gussets on the back of them. And then I think I showed you guys with the engine in that I need to move this steering shaft like down to this corner. Which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with just slotting, or if I'm going to actually have to move the thing. I don't know. So it's another thing, another couple little things while I'm in here. I would like to run this brake line here on the outside of the frame so that it doesn't interfere when you go in with the with this mid plate, because every time I go to drop the engine and it snags this and this on this side, which I don't know. I might just move this whole proportioning valve to the outside of the frame rail. I really hate working with hydraulic brakes. It's something that I'm probably gonna have to do. As you can tell, I also cut the front end off. I would eventually, which I am not tearing this car apart anytime soon, but I would eventually like to just completely delete this mount up here anyways, and just run the back one and then those two back there. I think that's more than adequate. And if need be, I could even run a well, it's probably fine, I don't know. But I was thinking that I could probably get maybe another 20 pounds out of this K-member just making it out of Dokal. It's not something I'm going to tackle anytime soon though, so you may have to wait a while on that one. So yeah, I've got that to do. I want to put the intercooler that I've got, which is in there up front here with a turbo, and then the turbo is going to be over here, intercooler right here, and they'll go right in the intake. That's gonna be part of like the cold side, hot side setup whenever I get the engine back though. I'm not gonna try to make it with all the pieces in place. For now, I just gotta work on finishing up all this welding that I haven't completed. I've got a couple welds here on the front motor plate on the back side. I've got a couple up here on these cups. It's just every little which ways I gotta finish it up. Then after that, I've still got a couple pieces I need to order. I gotta get a converter. I ended up selling my other one to a friend, Kenny at Northern Performance, for something that he's working on. And then I've gotta get injectors. I think I need to put bigger fuel line on it. I think I've got dash 10 currently, and I'd like to run dash 12 to dual 8s or maybe 10s, depending on what I can get for fuel rails for that intake. I don't remember what they said they had, but I might end up having to have those machined anyways because how far back the rails are. I feel like the intake's really close to the firewall, so I may need to shave, you know, an 1/8 or 1/4 inch off, or even more than that, off the rails, and then have them rethreaded for O-ring. So, yeah. I think that's mainly caught up. I still gotta cut some weight out of it. As you can tell here, I've still got the upper control arm mount here that I need to cut out of it. It still goes up to this engine bay bar. Both sides, I need to cut those out. I need to cut out the old trans cross member back in there and the old replacement cross member that I put over top of the sheet metal. I need to cut that out. So yeah, hopefully I can get this all done before I get the other engine back in, or get the other engine back, because obviously I don't want to be doing that with the new motor. Doing my hot side mock-up is about the only thing I want to do with the new motor, and once I do that, I'll probably run, you know, gaskets and then tape over them just so that they don't have they don't get anything in the intakes, they don't get anything in the exhaust, they don't get anything in the water ports, and should be quick and easy for that. I don't really think there's anything else. I got another video planned that is essentially, people ask me about this car all the time, why would I build it? And I think I've got some other footage that I just usually throw up and I never had video put in it to put it in, which is like right along with my dad and my brother. So I just want to put that one out there. I know I always say that I need to take YouTube more seriously, but this year I'm going to be trying to make events whenever I do get the car out, and go get some publicity for the channel, and just go have fun, more than just break my back trying to work on the thing and make it super competitive and stuff. I think next year, after we try to hit our goal for this year, next year we'll go about trying to be competitive. But yeah, I just don't have a whole lot of ambition to go drive all around the country and try to learn the car in the short amount of time that I feel like I'm gonna have by the time I get the car done. So probably gonna just, like I say, stick to good, probably mediocre radial prep tracks and try to run a number that will make me happy. And then if I can show up to a small tire event and maybe race one or two of those this year, then I'll be happy with it. Like I said, just trying to grow the channel and trying to get my name out there, and would like to do some merch and stuff. Just kind of do that sort of thing this year for 2023. But I appreciate all you guys watching that religiously show up and watch my videos and comment and like. I appreciate that more than anything, and I will see you guys on the next one.